Today I want to go over with you the Plot Protector Pro with a programmable timer. There's another video you can watch that has the Plot Protector Pro with the wireless motion sensors. You can check out both videos to see which one perhaps suits your situation the best. So today I just kind of want to go over all the items and the contents of the package that you get and help you understand how to use it. This product is great for gardens, food plots. It'll scare deer, hogs, coons, squirrels, you name it. It works really good on nearly everything that would harm your garden. Okay, so I want to go first with the battery. Let me show you this. This is about a 15 amp hour battery. It's a lithium battery, not a lead acid battery. The lead acid battery are a little cheaper, but they are cheaper. And they do not last as long. This has many more charges you can do with it, and each charge will last longer. But with a lithium battery, when it goes out, meaning you've used all the juice out of it, it doesn't slow down, it just quits. So you have to have a charger, and we have one. With this kit, you get a nice little charger, and you can fully charge it before you put it in the field for sure. Now, if the battery gets completely depleted, don't think that the solar panel will bring it back up, because it's a slow charge, and it is also designed to be a maintainer of the battery's charge, not to pull it up from the bottom. So use your charger that it comes with if you happen to have a dead battery. And most of the time when there's a dead battery, it is a programming error from the user. So on the top here is the siren. It is a 130 decibel siren, very loud, very unique sound. It's a yelp sound, but it's got a lot of pop to it. I do recommend that if you're using this and testing it, especially in a closed area, you need to wear some ear protection. Out in the field, you will also be able to disconnect this if you need to test it. And I'll show you that in a second. So this is a magnetic base on the bottom, has 3 earth magnets, and allows you to use the siren in different directions, so that if you set it up and you want your sound to go a certain direction, it doesn't have to be mounted static with screws and things like that. You're able to just turn it wherever you want to, put it on the front or the side. The one thing you don't want to do is to turn it up. You don't want rain to get and build up inside. So don't think you're going to broadcast it better doing this. It will come out the back very strong as well. All right, so that's the siren. There are 2 LED flashing lights. These also have magnetic bases. This allows you to put the lights on the side that would have the most effect. I like to put one on the top because when the inflatable goes up, it will hit, the light will flash against the inflatable and give it that flashing look. It kind of really illuminates it, gives it a really good effect, and the deer and the varmints can see it much further off. This is the blower. It is mounted on here very securely. 2 screws on each side, 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom. 4 total screws. 2 goes from the outside and 2 from the inside. And the reason we did that is because we wanted to make sure you could support a little extension on here if you need to. You'll notice on the bottom there is this little plastic mesh, and this keeps the inflatable from getting sucked up and caught in the fan and being damaged or not being effective. So with this design, you're able to put an extension on here if you want to. It's not something we sell, something you get at hardware. A 4-inch sewer and drain pipe, not Schedule 40, too heavy, doesn't fit on here properly, but a 4-inch sewer and drain pipe. And what you can do is cut it no more than perhaps 2 feet. Get it up, you can go shorter, but 2 feet's about the maximum, because it starts getting a little torquey. And it fits right over here. So on the other end, the top, you'll want to file and smooth the edges where you cut it. Maybe put some electrical tape or duct tape over it to keep it from cutting the inflatable, because you're going to put the inflatable on the top of that. This does 2 things. It elevates the inflatable, makes it look a little taller, a little bigger. It also sometimes prevents it from getting sucked up if you have a problem with that. All right, on the inside of the box, let me open the lid here. There is a latch down here that you can actually put a lock on. I hope you don't need that, but you can. This is the programmable timer. There are 28 on-off intervals that you can do in a 24-hour period. And you can basically do it any day or every day of the week. You can program it to whatever your needs are. Now, when you program it, you have to be very diligent, very careful. There are instructions that come with this, a separate sheet. However, we did an instructional video, so you can watch the video if you have any further problems. Most of the time, the problem that people have is they make an accident and thought they put 1 minute and it ended up being 1 hour, and they come back and their battery is dead. And most always it's a programmable error. So be careful when you do that. We also recommend that you start out slow, like 15 to 30 seconds max per event, especially if you're doing 28. If you're doing a smaller number, you can get more time out of it, because we don't know how much sunlight you're getting to keep the battery charged. So just kind of play with that until you get whatever works for you. Okay, inside of here are the wires. Let me see if I can feel my way. Here we go. This is the red one that, of course, goes to the positive. They're all labeled for you. This goes to the positive of the battery, and this black wire goes to the negative of the battery. And on top of that is piggybacked on it is the solar panel attachment, and it plugs in over here on this other side. There's a plug right here for that. So it's already hooked up for you. You don't have to do that. This thing is like ready to go. You'll notice there's a yellow wire here, and it has a naked end to it. Okay, it's not hot. It's not going to do anything if it touches the metal, but it is used to change the flash mode, and we have a little sticker on it that says flash mode. And the way you're going to change it is once you hook it up to the battery and you get the unit, turn it on, turn the siren off, but let the lights run. And every time you tap this little wire to the negative pole, it's going to change the mode. And there's like 17 modes, and you can find the mode you like the best. I got some of them I like. And once you find that mode, stop there, and then it will stay on that each time. Also in here they are. These are some quick disconnects. This is very handy because you don't want to listen to the siren while you're programming it or testing it or anything like that in the field, is certainly not at home. So you can unplug the siren or the lights, either one of them. You can unplug them while you're testing it. And maybe you have neighbors, and maybe you're near your home and the siren would wake you up. Well, you can unplug that and plug it back whenever you need to. So there's no disconnect for this because that's why people buy it, is to get the blower. And this unit is available without the bells and the whistles, if you will, just the blower and the box. But also it comes with, as with the others, 2 inflatables. There's the tube, the 6-foot tube, and the 3.5-foot little man. We call him half-crow because he's half of a scarecrow. I will tell you that most people like this one because it looks cool. He has little arms, he's a cute little thing. But this actually works better. It's got more pop to it. It's taller. You'll see, you try both of them. But we give you both because you can alternate them and make sure that your pests don't get used to it. Okay, last thing is the solar panel. This is a very nice 10-watt solar panel. It has the controller on the back so you don't overcharge. It's got a red light when it's charging, green light when it's fully charged. Plenty of cable to plug in to the unit, and it comes on a tubular mount like this. There's a couple screws you put in on top and the bottom. It's real easy to do. And this is going to mount on your T-post. Every T-post has a clef in it, and you're going to take and put this right in that clef. We give you a gasket, like a hose gasket. You're going to go around the T-post and around the tube here, tighten her down really tight, and you can swivel this to the direction of the sun toward the south. You don't have to tilt it or anything. If you got your T-post straight, it's going to be at the right angle. So if you want to mount it on something else, there's also a couple brackets. You can mount it on a tree or anything, but just be sure you've got good sunlight to it. That's the key, to keeping your battery charged. All right, well, I hope I went over everything. If you have any questions or concerns, we're always here to help you at aircrow.com.